So now one of the most important things that we can do when it comes to snatch and clean development, and something that you see very, very commonly, something you also see misunderstood very commonly, is a snatch balance. So we're going to do that in a couple of variations here. First the balance, and then something I like to call either tall snatches or tall cleans. So it's kind of a 3-in-1 on this video. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Charlie to get that to his back in a snatch grip. Come over, face me so they can get the side profile. And then what a full snatch balance is. We've briefed on this already. What I'm going to ask him to do is go literally just fall down to the earth as fast as possible into a bottom of a snatch. He's not going to be throwing this up overhead. He's just going to drop. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go! Not bad, not bad. Keep that chest up a little bit. And that's just it. So this is a speed drill. Go ahead, stand up. Grab it with your back. Do one more. 1, 2, 3, go! All right. So again, the one thing that was great about Charlie, you can stand up, is he didn't try to push this thing up overhead. One of the biggest faults, and especially when we get to weight, because you don't have to use a PVC, you can advance up to a barbell as well, is when you see people that push it up overhead and then do an overhead squat, which is not a snatch balance. It's all about getting to that bottom quick. So, what if I don't have great bottom position? What if I can't get to that bottom quick? One of the things that's great to drill in the short term is to take this and kind of do a few different distances. So what I'm going to ask Charlie to do now is he's going to kind of duck down just into a quarter, and then into a half, and then find that bottom. So go ahead and go. But use speed. Get that guy in there. Be loud. Loud feet. Nice. Go ahead and recover.
Oh, we're only doing 1 at a time?
Yeah, so you'll go quarter, and then you'll go half. Nice. Perfect. Perfect distance. Now give me a little more depth. Nice. Remember, speed to the earth. There you go. So you can kind of work through that progression as well as you feel comfortable and you kind of progress. And again, you might want to add weight before you necessarily have depth, so that's a good way to kind of do that. So the other alternative is that then we could bring this to the front and do what I call a tall snatch. One of my personal favorites because it kind of shows you where an inadequacy in your catch is. So we're going to take this out of snatch grip. We're going to get into the high scarecrow as much as I hate that word. Get it to your chin and get up on your toes. At the count of 3, I want Charlie to embrace his inner cheerleader and go 1, 2, 3, go! And that's all I need him to do. So 1, 2, 3, go! Good. Go ahead and recover. Give me one more. And go! Really, really good. So the rationale going from the balance to the tall snatch shows you that from here, we can't have this reverse curl thing going on. So then when we come in front, we need to make sure that we have that same dynamic where we're just here to here and we're not here to here adding a horizontal plane to the thing. Can also be done with cleans. So if you go ahead and bring this into the tighter grip, bring it up to your chin, up here, and on your toes, and 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, I don't know where you were going on that one. He's been great. First blooper reel, the whole thing. So from here, we're going to catch him up. Oh, right? So go ahead and get into tall. Also, just up here. So as if you just pulled it through, right? And go. Nice. That's exactly it. So again, great drill for working the speed on getting down low. There are some gradual steps we can use to kind of to work through it, drill it, and again, you can add weight. So catch the scoop.